What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE opening the forbidden door, Jeff Hardy's botch has Matt Hardy angry, a former WWE star under fire for recent comments, Roman Reigns' original Royal Rumble plans, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new website, Wrestlelamia.com. And now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at WWE opening the forbidden door. Atop of today's news is a report from Fightful Select that WWE could soon be working together with All Japan Pro Wrestling. However, this may be just one of several promotions the WWE is looking to work with, quite a departure from the days when the WWE refused to mention other promotions, let alone work with them. Fightful's patron noted, regarding rumors of WWE's interest with New Japan Pro Wrestling, we've heard that WWE has long maintained interest in at least some connection with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Those we spoke to in both companies don't think it's particularly likely considering the strong partnership between AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling, but said that with new faces at the helm of both WWE and New Japan, it's at least more likely than it's been in a long time. Although AEW's initial efforts to work with New Japan were unsuccessful, the company now has a healthy business relationship that sees talent sharing as well as the annual Forbidden Door pay-per-view that features talents from both promotions competing. One question that needs to be addressed considering any possible WWE New Japan Pro Wrestling partnership is whether talent sharing would be on equal footing. It seems unlikely New Japan will agree to matches with WWE talent if New Japan wrestlers played second banana to WWE superstars. While a partnership with New Japan Pro Wrestling seems unlikely for now, Fightful noted things are looking much better for an arrangement with All Japan Pro Wrestling. One source indicated that the WWE All Japan Pro Wrestling deal moving forward is a wait and see how it goes approach, but that things are looking good, and said that WWE has been much more relaxed on these possibilities since Nick Khan gained power. Though it wasn't directly attributed to his arrival, the timeline added up. The WWE recently sent wrestler Charlie Dempsey, William Regal's son, for matches in All Japan, which some industry observers saw as a sign that WWE could begin working with All Japan. Sources close with All Japan Pro Wrestling told us they were happy with Charlie Dempsey's performance and that he was a great representative for WWE to send over. Those in NXT we heard back from claim that Dempsey was treated well during his trip. Now, should fans expect another WWE superstar to travel to All Japan? Well, Meltzer commented this on a recent Wrestling Observer Radio. I was told it's an ongoing thing, although there are certainly people in All Japan who have mixed feelings on it. But right now, that's the president of All Japan's decision. And you know, WWE, they've got a deal going right now. Another possible partner is Stardom. According to a Fightful report, in relation to rumors of WWE and Stardom, WWE sources we spoke to hadn't heard of that yet, but we were looking into it. Stardom, aka World Wonder Ring Stardom, is a women's wrestling promotion that has featured some fantastic talent, including current WWE Women's Champion Io Sky and Julia, who the WWE is reportedly very interested in recruiting. Looking at the WWE's current business practices, it's obvious the company's plans include a focus on international events to make its long-term international expansion efforts easier. With the rumors that NXT Europe is just the start of international development territories, it's easy to see the WWE wanting to work in New Japan to build interest with Japanese fans in the WWE product. Granted, WWE television in foreign markets is one way to build interest, but featuring WWE stars in promotions such as All Japan and Stardom can be effective too, as fans who aren't likely to tune into WWE for whatever reason might develop a taste for the product after seeing superstars compete with their favorite stars in All Japan or Stardom. Next up, Jeff Hardy's botch has made Matt Hardy angry. Matt Hardy isn't holding back on his criticism of fans attacking his brother Jeff Hardy's wrestling abilities. Hardy recently went off after some fans insinuated a blunder by Jeff during a match on Rampage. Correct, Jeff slipped. It happens all the time in wrestling. Jeff sometimes slipped in the 90s, the noughties, the 10s, and he'll slip in the 20s. The people on social media that are trying to create the narrative that Jeff's not good or whatever are pathetic and merely haters. Matt has always been ready to defend his brother, so this isn't a shocker. However, there are other things that's going on in Matt's life which have fans talking about. Next up, Reby Hardy, OnlyFans. Some recent social media posts by Reby and Matt Hardy have had some fans concerned about the couple's marriage. As we noted in an earlier news video, Reby posted a video hinting that her 2024 was off to a bad start and she may be alone. She added to the speculation after posting a TikTok video with the message, "When you see what the girl he's obsessing over looks like in person." Naturally, some fans are curious about Reby's insinuation that another woman may have Matt's attention. She also raised some eyebrows with a recent poll on her Instagram where she asked fans whether they'd like to see her open an OnlyFans account. As for Matt Hardy, he kept things relatively simple. He responded to a tweet of this from 2021 that reads, "If karma's a real thing, I'm good with it." But Matt's response saying, "Always." Next up, a former WWE star under fire for recent comments. A former WWE superstar Matt Striker is under a cloud of controversy thanks to some recent remarks about Matt Riddle and some shocking accusations being leveled at Striker. His commentary during the recent MLW match between Matt Riddle, who's been accused of predatory behavior, featured the following remarks, which generated controversy. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. The court of public opinion would like to see Jacob Fatu slap the taste out of Matt Riddle's mouth, but the court of public opinion does not convict. I'm sorry, I know it's the world in which we live, but it's not the case. A Striker initially defended the comments he made during MLW's King of Colosseum match between Jacob Fatu and Riddle. "I play a heel bad guy character in wrestling. It's my job to raise the fans' ire and their job to have their ire raised. Tonight, we all did our jobs. It's a symbiotic relationship. With that said, please remember that it's a character. My job is to get you to react." However, he later apologized, tweeting, "I've given this a lot of thought. Could not sleep. My critics are right. I was wrong. Tone deaf. Trying to use the guise of art or character portrayal as self-preservation. Thank you to those that shone light on this. It's now on me to stand in that light. I will be better." However, Striker's comments isn't the only controversy he's dealing with, as a tweet from ex-user Kelsey recently contained the following allegations. "I once had to push Striker off me when he tried to put his hands down my jeans at an indie show years ago because he was cool with one of my friends and thought that was enough of a go-ahead. None of this remotely surprises me." Another accusation tweeted, "I can confirm from witnessing firsthand that he's a creep, and I was around NYWC a lot because I thought it was going to be where I start training but just couldn't afford it. He was super inappropriate with current AEW talent Willow Nightingale. She looked very uncomfortable." Now again, like the Chris Jericho allegations, we're not going to point any fingers here. We don't have any proof that these events actually happened. However, all we're doing at this point is pointing out these allegations. Next up, Roman Reigns' original Rumble plans. The recent discussion by SmackDown General Manager to book Roman Reigns' Royal Rumble Undisputed Championship title defense at a fatal four-way involving Randy Orton, LA Knight and AJ Styles has the universe buzzing. However, rumor has it that this was not the company's original plan for the Rumble, a situation that has fans asking why things were changed up. According to Dave Meltzer, the WWE has a good reason for this. The original idea was Roman and Randy for the Rumble. Essentially, there were parties involved who didn't want to beat up Randy Orton this early and just felt like there's money to be made with Randy Orton and Roman in the program at some point, but it's too soon to do it. But LA Knight just got beat and AJ isn't strong enough. I think AJ was the guy that they probably would have wanted because Roman can beat him. As we commented several weeks back, booking Randy Orton into a program with Roman Reigns is exciting, but it was risky because the Viper has enjoyed so much popularity since his return at the Survivor Series. There's certainly nothing to be gained from Orton jobbing to Roman other than satisfying the WWE's insatiable appetite for having top stars job to Roman. Now Meltzer mused on how the match will play out. I presume AJ is the one who's going to lose, but maybe not. Could be LA. But the basic gist was that AJ gives them someone that they can beat, LA gives them someone they can beat. The thing with that match watching, it was LA Knight is so over right now and everything but Randy Orton. I don't know what it was, but Randy Orton's presence is really great right now, particularly because he's so freaking huge. Hopefully LA Knight won't have to count the lights as he's already lost momentum following Randy Orton's return. While AJ losing may seem too obvious, it could set up a feud between Styles and LA Knight. Of course, the WWE could always give in to its love for Roman crushing everyone and have him pin all three opponents at once. And finally, a new name for SmackDown faction. And last but not least, it appears WWE has a name for the new faction that includes Karrion Kross, Scarlett, the AOP, and Paul Ellering. Wrestling News was reporting on January 7th, WWE filed for Final Testament. The trademark is listed for entertainment purposes. Although it could be the name of Kross's new finisher, it's likely the name of the new faction. What do you guys think of the name Final Testament? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.